Yeah, it won't record in special effects, unfortunately, but at least you can be my cameraman and you can point it around at stuff. I was hoping to do a kind of documentary kind of thing. What? I was hoping to do a kind of documentary kind of thing eventually, but
nice car.
Yeah, it's a Mercedes SL, I think. Alright, hold on to your hats.
I forgot I didn't have a hat.
This car is so easy to drive. It's crazy. You should catch me shifting, actually, one of these times. I'm not going to be shifting, but this car is just so easy to drive fast. It's just ridiculous. I did 40 around that turn, by the way.
Nice.
I only increased speed by about 5 more miles an hour when I straightened out. I'm like, oh, okay, well. I'm really curious what the camera sounds like. Oh, you know what? I think with the windows down, it's not going to sound very good. I think I turned the wind filter off, but if I didn't, it's going to sound really weird. But you can learn to be a cameraman, and then you can put that to use with TV production. Yeah, you should say hi to Miss Tucker when you get there.
Hi, Miss Tucker, when I get there.
It's going up on YouTube, just so you know.
It is?
Yeah. So the person that's holding the camera is my brother. I finally get to have a cameraman, even if only temporarily. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna make this turn. Hold on here. I don't think we're gonna make it. We might. Hold on, we might.
Got it.
Well, this might be good, actually. Hold on here.
It's green right now.
This would be pretty close here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That's touching the apex is what that is. This car is the easiest car to drive, I tell you. It doesn't take almost any skill at all. It's just kind of like, toss it into a turn, and if you feel understeer, slow down. That Trans Am's not there anymore, by the way. I don't know if you noticed.
Huh.
That's where the red Trans Am was. I don't know if I told you that.
No.
Because there was a red, I saw a white, well, I got the white one. And I saw this red one show up, like literally like days later. I was like, dang it. And it's not in the best of shape apparently from the bottom. That's what I'm being told. But it was immaculate from the top. Like the interior was just like this. I mean, it was perfect. I was like, dang.
Huh.
And it was red. Hey, that Mercedes is coming up next to us. Look at that. It's a Mercedes SL. Mercedes SL is a very nice car. Of course, it'd be a lady driving it, right? It's an SL 500, 5-liter V8. Oh, that was a bad shift. Yeah, SL 500. The Mercedes SL is a great car, you know. I like the car. I still kind of have a little thing against the 135, but... And the 1 Series in general. You know what it is? I don't like the way the 1 Series looks. If it looked like a classic BMW, it would be great, but it doesn't. It looks strange. There's a Honda Del Sol. Oh! You remember how I said I hadn't seen any Nissan GTRs yet?
Yeah.
I saw one.
Oh, you did?
In person, yeah. I saw an R35 Nissan GTR.
Nice.
I also picked up a few more Hot Wheels cars, actually. I got some of those new editions, which is why I saw the new Back to the Future time machines.
Uh-huh.
They have a 2011 Nissan Skyline GTR R32, so the old one. So I bought one of those because I was like, well, I got an R35. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you about that. I bought a lot of Hot Wheels cars since you've been gone.
Huh.
I got good deals on the speed machines, which are the high quality ones.
Yeah.
And they're normally like $2.50, which I was like, they're not 250% better, or they're not 150% better than that Fox body than the standard, you know, Hot Wheels cars. So I was like, well, I'm not gonna buy them, but I got them on a deal at like $1.20 as opposed to like $1. I was like, well, hey, you know, they're 20% better. I'll give them that. So I bought those. They are really that cool. They're really nice. I got a Nissan GTR R35 Spec V, the best one, and then I got the I got a Saline S7 twin turbo. I think it's awesome.
Nice.
It's in bright orange too. It's a perfect color.
Tie-dye.
Is he wearing tie-dye? Speeding. I'm doing 35 right now. Must be doing like 40, 45. I do that a lot too these days. It's kind of weird, but there's a lifted truck and a GTO over there.
Huh.
I would totally like to have a GTO, but the GTO is newer and therefore a lot more expensive. My Trans Am. And nowhere near as cool looking, may I add. The Trans Am is far and away one of the best looking cars you can buy today.
Cop car.
Yeah, we have a cop here fairly constantly.
Interesting.
But like, aside from like Lamborghinis and Ferraris, it's just like, which are, you know, not very readily available. It's just like the Firebird is one of the coolest looking cars. There's some lady around here that drives a black Formula Firebird WS6. LT1.
Lady.
Yeah. Well, I saw it. It's a black
Speed bump.
Yeah. It's a black LT1 Formula Firebird WS6. And I saw that and I said, that's got to be a lady driving it. And it's like, yep, it's a chick driving it. It's like, dang it. And this is a BMW that pretends to be an M. I don't think it's actually an M. It might be, but I have no way of telling. But, yeah, the Formula Firebird's pretty nice too, but the Trans Am looks better. It's like, eh. And the Formula Firebird, they say, is a little bit better performing, but I counter that the Formula Firebird doesn't have the package that the Trans Am has for handling. So,
again,
you know, it's like, well, you know, it might be a little faster, I suppose, because the Formula is lighter, but it doesn't have the suspension pack, so it's like, well. But you can get the WS6 on the Formula. I would like to have a Formula. But the Trans Am just looks so much better. And you can strip down a Trans Am and make it a Formula, or make it Formula Performance. So it's just like, eh, why bother? I'll just buy a Trans Am. And, actually, one of the reasons that what? Dang it. One of the reasons that I bought a Trans Am, you're gonna make me park out here, huh? Dicks. You make me park out here. But one of the reasons I bought the Trans Am, actually, is because when you bought them new, the name Trans Am, okay, it has to do with a racing series. And so it's licensed to the racing series. So in order for GM to name their car the Firebird Trans Am, they had to license the name. And so every time somebody bought a Trans Am, they had to pay money to the racing club. So you're indirectly sponsoring Trans Am racing. It's just like, that's pretty cool, man. I like that. So I was like, I'll buy a Trans Am, thanks.
Huh.